everybody, this is PhazeonPhoenix, and we're back playing RimWorld, and we are starting a new series today. This is going to be episode 0 of that series, so there's going to be no actual gameplay. This is going to be me talking all this time and showing you the generation of my new world, but if you want to see the actual gameplay, go ahead and skip ahead to episode 1. So, let's go ahead and get right through this, because I don't want to blab a bunch too much. This is going to be, I kind of want to do a trading run and doing a lot of caravans and stuff, so I've added a few of the mods that I did not put in there before that will make some of the doing caravans and stuff a little bit more easy to do. So to start with, I got all the libraries that have to be up top here, so I've got Hugs and Miscellaneous and Giddy Up. Allow tool, the multi-tool for Reddit. Always required. Animals logic, this is also always required. It gives your animals many of the same features that your pawns have, like being able to specify which bed is theirs, and them actually giving you medical alerts, and you can configure all sorts of different settings and stuff. The apparel organizer, I've not used this one before, but this is one that I'm going to try. It apparently sorts all of the different things into categories, and looking at what you've got here, it's got a lot of support for different things. Architect icon, just a small little visual tweak in the architect menu. Area unlocker lets you have more than the 5 default limited areas for no particular reason. Auto Owl, this automatically sets night owls to have a nice daytime sleep schedule like they like. Auto Seller makes that pretty obvious. Better work, better management. This is pretty much required. I like this one. Has a lot more features and things that you can do to manage your workbench bills. Blueprints. These allows you to make little repeatable blueprints that are pretty nice. Bulk stone cutting, so that you can craft 3 chunks at once, and can cost less work cutting a single chunk. Yep. Celsius and Fahrenheit, because I sometimes want to be able to think in both. Colony manager, this allows allows your pawns to automate marking things like trees for chopping, and animals for hunting and harvesting wild plants and such. Complex jobs breaks the existing jobs into smaller groups, because there's a lot of confusion sometimes as to what goes where. Conduit deconstruct, it adds a deconstruction option to deconstruct only conduits and nothing more. Damage indicators, that just floats little numbers above people or things doing damage. Defensive positions, so that I can define places for people to stand and they'll go right there. Dismiss traders, this allows me to say, okay, you may leave now, to my traders. Double population, I want to put this in there because I do want to build a nice large colony, and I want it to work pretty smoothly. So what this really does is adjusts the ranges that these storytellers have to where they'll send you more people, or they'll start actively trying to kill you off. Yeah, this was kind of the problem last time. No, it wasn't. Actually, I don't know why they were so mean to me. But anyway, efficient utilities, reduces the power usage down. TD enhancement pack, this just adds all sorts of UI things that are just, they're great. They're numerous to count, too numerous to count. Facial stuff adds just that little bit of more facial detail to the pawns that is necessary. I don't like the extra hands that it adds. That seems pretty gimmicky to me. But faction control, because I want more factions to trade with. Feed the colonists, because I have actually removed the vegetable garden mod, or at least the most of it. I've got a few left. And this one puts back in the bulk recipes that were added by that particular mod. Fluffy breakdowns changes the behavior breakdowns so that there's a maintenance that you can do to keep them from going down ever. Gear up and go. This one will figure that one out. Haul to stack. This fixes kind of an annoying default behavior where they'll be more apt to start a new stack of in the inventory, then top off another one. Heat map. This nice little visual representation of the temperature incident person stat, so I can know something about the person that I'm going to let in. Just ignore me passing, so that if when a pawn is building something, he won't just stop whenever somebody decides to walk through the non-existent thing that he's building. Let's trade. This might overlap with more trade ships, but we'll find out. This adds, and definitely adds, more types of trade events and traders to deal with. Mad skill, so that I no longer have skill degradation. Actually, you can configure this, but I'm going to leave it off. The medical tab, you've seen that we've used that before. Metal doesn't burn, so that yeah, no more steel fires. Mod switch, here we are. More trade ships, we already talked about that. No default shelf storage. This is when you build storage units, they always default to holding weapons, and this removes that. No infestation. This is probably the biggest change that I've put in here. This disables this feature. I don't know if I'm going to build into a side of a mountain or not, but I may not want to. No more sleeping Z's. No more. That's kind of stupid sometimes. Pawns are capable. This way, they are not incapable of doing certain jobs. They just really hate doing it. Predator hunt alert. This lets me know when there's something hunting me. Prepare carefully. We know what that is. Priority treatment. This is new. This will hopefully fix the colonists need treatment time 10. So hopefully fix the some of the behaviors of doctors, which are kind of less than prevalent. Power switch. This adds a couple of options to switches, so that they like, for instance, the proximity of pawns, or the timer, such like that. Quality builder lets you set a minimum level, and if whatever is built is below that level, it gets rebuilt. Quality surgeon, which I think is similar. Realistic rooms. This adjusts the sizes that pawns have when they want to consider a room to be spacious enough. This probably would have helped me out quite a bit in the last run. Anyway. Reasonable components makes them less expensive and gives you bulk options. Research Pal instead of the other one, which I think was Research Tree. We're going to try this one this time. It's very similar looking, but sorts things in a different way. You'll see. Research Search Agency. It adds a sometimes redundant search bar to almost every window, and it's really nice. Roof support. This will support a roof, but not actually take the tile. Great for storage rooms. Run and gun. This allows people to actually be able to move and take aim and shoot at the same time, but they obviously do so at a penalty and a slower rate. Search and destroy. This is a kind of a related one. After it will automatically search for a nearby enemy after one has died, so that they no longer just end up standing around. Share the load is another nice one that I found recently. This basically allows multiple people to be able to carry a resource to a blueprint, and it's kind of like hand me that brick times however many colonists you have. Shoe, because sometimes wildlife gets in the way. Show the hats behind, or show the hats over the hair, because it tends to, everybody tends to look like this guy here, and it's just definitely not good. Silent doors. Simple sidearms. This was suggested last time. Here it is. Now you can carry multiple weapons and switch between them whenever you like. Skilled stone cutting. Put something back into the game that was once there before, and that is that you can gain crafting experience by cutting stone. Smart medicine adds lots of different options about when medicine's used, what medicine doctors can use, and all sorts of stuff like that. So this is going to be nice. Smart speed adds the really fast speed icon in there, and without being in dev mode, as well as allow me to override events whenever I want to. Stack XXL. This times 10 multiplies the stack sizes, so now I won't have to have quite as large of storehouses as I did before. Allow harvest. Or toggle harvest. This puts an allow harvest button here, so that I'm thinking this is more for decorative things, or things that you want to use as decorative that were originally food. But anyway, we'll see if I use that. Trading spot, because I want to know where I want to define where the traders are going to hang out. Turn it on and off. I may actually have a redundancy here with my plans on what I was going to do with switch. What was it? Power switch here. So we'll find out if I need to actually do that. You got me. Is we'll make colonists stop social fighting a lot earlier than they would do normally, so don't kill each other over a swear. Invisible pants. Or visible pants. Woohoo! I just had to turn this off for that. It always kind of bugged me that, you know, they have no pants on the default model, so this adds pants. Plain or simple. Where's the gravel? This just changes the skin, the color, the texture. That's the word. That changes the texture of the gravel so that you can actually see it. And it's not the grayscale mod. Hospitality. I've used this before. I can host guests. A dog said animal prosthetics. This allows me to make bionic animals. Since I'm going to do a trading one this time around, I may end up making some bionic muffalos. Or whatever I happen to find in the animal collaboration project that I've got nearby. This adds all the variety of animals, and this is the patch for a dog said. Doormat, because this adds a little doormat that will help keep dirt out of your, or at least in one central place. Ra's Bionics and Surgery expansion. This is the non-overpowered Bionics extension that allows you to turn your pawns into bionic super people, but not gods. The other one tends to is a little overpowered. So fuses. This prevents the zzz event at the cost of components. Rim fridge for a mini fridge wherever you want it. It's good for the kitchen, or good for the dining room, actually. Now, here's the vegetable garden project mods that I've still got. Garden medicine and garden fabrics. This is one of the more balanced methods for producing all of the medicines that I've seen. And this, I just liked the second step that this added of the raw being converted into the textiles. Storage solutions, just simply more storage options. Rim hair, this is the styles mod that I use. It's got all sorts of different ones in there. Not sure how up to date it is, but I don't really mind. Rim writer, I will make this work so that my pawns will start writing books and novels and other things. Miscellaneous training. This allows me to add dummies for training my physical or my ranged. The two apparel mods that I use, Fashion Rimsta and Apparel. Anyway, more sculptures, just simply add some more of the variety there. Pick up and haul. This is one of the ones that I almost put in the last one. It changes the default hauling behavior quite a bit by making them be able to pick up more than one type of thing at a time. They keep doing so until they are finished with their capacity. Before it was only one at a time. Pawns paint, because, you know, like painting too. Field medic. This probably would have saved my can last time. So allows you to actually try and stabilize somebody a little bit before you go off and get them better healing. Anyway, more floors. This adds more variety in the floors. And more furniture. We've used this before too. More furniture. Various spaceship chunks. Fences and floors. This is news. Centralized climate control. This will replace the coolers and the heaters, in that you just basically specify a temperature and it will maintain that temperature. And it's kind of like power wires. It's like climate control pipes. So growable grass, because vegetable garden is gone. Programmable vents. This allows me to set temperature ranges where it will shut the vents off. Again, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use this, but sometimes it's nice. Simply soil. This is one of the less overpowered ways of producing rich soil. I mean, it's just basically lets you produce vanilla rich soil, and not just anything special. Wall light, this is new. These little lights are on the side of the walls. They cost less, they take less power, but they don't light as much. Miscellaneous robots, this is what I wanted to add this time around, was the robots for hauling and cleaning, and I've also got the ++ one, which allows construction of all these bots. So I believe anyway. So I wanted to play with the robots this time. More faction interaction. This is going to give me more events to do interacting with my other factions. All the kibble. This is where I this adds a veggie and meaty kibbles for animals with specialized diets. I think it also changes the balance of the regular kibble recipe to take more resources, but I'm not sure about that. More vanilla turrets, because they do kind of suck. But well, this just adds more turret variety. What the hack? This allows you to hack mechanoids and turn them into your minions. And I haven't played with this one before, but we'll see what we can do here. The other thing here is I've got, as you saw before, I've got the Giddy Up mods going on in here. Giddy Up Caravan, Ride and Roll, Battle Mounts, Mechanoids, and Meals on Wheels. They're all kind of related to doing caravanning and stuff as a more viable method of playing the game. Because there's some certain things that when you try and do caravanning on vanilla that are just kind of, why did they do that? But it's really not where, I mean, it this just expands on it. So I'm not going to go into each one of these specifically because I don't actually know. We'll be trying this out. Birds and the bees. I kind of figured I'd add this one, especially when I'm dealing with the possibility of having a lot of pack animals around. And this just basically adds reproductive organs to the animal, and then you, raiders, in time can take them away again. So yeah, I can neuter my animals and not have gobs of them coming out. Sometimes raids go wrong. I find this one to be kind of funny. So this adds failed raids as an option. Wandering caravans, this is also kind of related. This, I believe, will allow me to do wandering pack animals with potential inventory. Weapon tech, this adds a few more guns, but more by and large changes the gun tree a little bit and makes it a little bit more realistic. And hardworking animals. This, I may or may not use this, but we'll find out. This basically makes animal hauling a lot more efficient at the cost of adding 2 more levels of training to be done before they can actually do it. So it definitely makes you pay for it, but it does make them pretty much basically equivalent to pawns in their hauling capabilities. Depends on what you want to do, I guess. Anyway, so that's all the mods. Let's start a new colony here. Now we're going to use slightly modified version of Crash Landed here. We're going to start with 4 people and 1 less random pet. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Random pet. Here it is. There. Next, we will do... Oh, wait, let's do 2 times. There we go. Reload anytime because I'm playing in a YouTube thing and I want to be able to reload. Considerate. Okay, let's read it. And since we got so many, I want lots of space if I can. Orange, Jude, shipping, township, knuckle duster. Okay, let's see what this one generates. Okay. Yeah. Wish I could hurry up with this. Here we go. Whoa. All right. First thing, let's look at my factions. Hey, wait a minute. Well, it doesn't look like... Well, you know what? I'm not... I think... you know... Hang on, let's go back. Back. And go into options, mod settings, and faction control. Total number to appear 8. 1 1 1. No, 1 1. Main options. Very high. Should I turn on nation building? Nah. I don't necessarily want to do that much caravanning. Okay, let's try this again. Scenario editor. Do 4 of these in random pet. Goodbye. Next. Standard classic twice. Oh great, there's 2 of her now. Clipminch. Solutions. Duke. Teacher. 50%. Let's go again. La da 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 da. Dee, 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 dee. This always takes a while. Wow. There we go. That's more what I was looking for. Okay, so we've got our pirate band. We're always going to be in bad terms with them. I've got another one that's pretty mad at us. The other ones, you know, I might be able to turn these guys around. This one maybe will take a while. But it may also be another pirate band too. So anyway, this is what I wanted, more opportunity to trade. We are going to play on the slightly larger medium size and random site. Now I'm going to try and pick somewhere near temperate forest, near a road. There's too many people in there. Of course, no. See, if I had put the quarry mod in here, I might have done flatland. It's really the only way you can do flatland. But honestly, since I have disabled the insects, this is not a problem anymore. Marble and granite, limestone, sandstone, marble. The growing season's half the year here. Well, I'm not going to let that be a problem this time. There's no... Okay, let's try this one. I think. Or should I do... Dirt road, large hills, sandstone and granite, marble and limestone. That's too close to that other. Alright, we'll start here. Alright, so what do we got here? Cave World Tender. You're too young. I'll have to put you down there. Pan Sunbin. An adventurer, he hates to cook. Ooh, he's depressive. That's not good. But he's got a great intellectual, great crafting, and great with the animals. Well, probably not, honestly. Music lover, country, colony settler. Okay, steadfast and a wimp. So you're going to be completely useless as in combat. But you're one heck of a constructor and a miner, and you might fill in that artistic role. So yeah, Macmillan will come in here. Explosive experts. a miner and a planter, as well as pretty interested in intellectual. It might be the individual that we put in as our manager, for example. Hates dumb labor, though. Ooh, and kidney disease. Yeah, you might have to go down as well. Rachel. Teenage Cave World Tender. Plants. So she is my grower, huh? And not bad at melee. And I can train her with shooting. Okay. This guy's a drifter. Hated violence. Nope. Sorry, can't use you. An actor. Hated dumb labor. Just way too much. An assassin. Hates cooking and plant work. Teetotaler, an optimist, and a gourmand. Yeah. Need medical too. And crafting, pretty good at crafting. Okay. I think that could work. I need to get another researcher. Whoa! I think I already looked at her, yeah. Ooh. Now this guy looks funny. Oh, but he hates, and he's a pyromaniac. I am sorry, I am not taking you in. So your construction. So I've got a fair number of construction. Alright, let's just randomize. The rest of these are not that great. I need an intellectual. Quick sleeper and a gourmand. This is added. Military commissar. Okay. So I got one person who's not going to be very good at weapons. This one's pretty good. This one can be trained. And this one's okay. What is my stuff here? Yeah, this looks pretty good. So let's do a once over on the appearance. Oh, I've got all women. Well, you know what? I think I'll re-roll Rachel here. Oh, is this a wife hook only? Nope. Mother-in-law. Oh, no, 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 no. That might be a very interesting, no. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. An herbalist. Cannibal. Ugly. Oh my goodness, this guy is actually astonishing, though. The fiance to Patty McMillan. Daughter. Oh, this is interesting again. Another group of family. Oh, but he's a cannibal. And he's ugly. Is he in any pain? Yeah, he's in pain. Okay. I think I will go with this. I may regret having that last guy. So I'm not sure if I should name this one after anybody or not. Anyway, I think I shall just go with what I've got. I can always rename later. So let's see what we got going on here. So we will pause it soon. I will let the things crash, but I won't. I'll pause it immediately after. Now this still says 3, but I didn't bother to change that. Splat, 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 splat. Why don't we take out the raccoon? Okay, so what have we got here? I did not say I have any caves, which I do not see any caves. Nope. So I have got my bat. I could settle right in here. Kind of hollow this out a little bit. Then turtle myself off. Haha. Have lots of rich soil out here. Got a temporary structure here. Lots of available steel at the beginning. Where are my vents? Here's one. I've only got 2 geysers. Oh no. None. Okay, so the problem is none in the environment that I'm choosing to take in. Well, we shall see. Let's see here. So everybody's going to want a little bit of animal handling skill. Draft upon, right-click an animal with obedience and click mount. Okay. Enemies can also mount animals. Cool. So, yeah, I think I'll just take over this spot. This is mud, isn't it? Yeah. Start on this corner, I guess. Alright. So I guess this is where we'll leave it off for now. Again, this was episode 0 of this new series, and so continue on episode 1 to see the gameplay actually start. So until next time, everybody, bye-bye.